guys, so most of you probably don't know that I have made one quilt and I'm working on a second one right now. And my first quilt was actually a paper pieced string quilt that I made using thrifted plaid shirts for material and phone book pages for the paper that I sewed onto, because it is free, obviously. Phone books, they pass them out everywhere. And the paper's lightweight and easy to tear away. And so I had a lot of fun working on my first quilt like 10 years ago. But so I wanted to share the technique with everyone today. And so let's get started. For paper piecing, you will need fabric scraps, cutting tools for paper and fabric, thread, paper, a ruler, an iron and an ironing surface. Use an X-Acto knife or your paper scissors to cut the paper down to your desired size. Get out your scraps and begin placing them on the paper. Start at the center and work out toward the corners. I only ever pen the first two pieces down, and after that I just hold the fabric in place while I'm sewing. Each time lay the pieces right sides together and sew along the edge. Iron your pieces open after sewing each seam. Once you've covered the entire paper, cut the excess fabric around the edges. Carefully tear the paper away from the fabric, and this will be fairly easy to do because the stitches have already perforated it. You now have a finished block you can use to create a zipper bag like the one I have a tutorial up for in my Etsy store. You can create a larger block or join 4 smaller ones together for the front of a pillow sham. Or keep working on them until you have enough for a quilt top like I did for my first quilt. The way string piecing works is it creates a diagonal design, and so once you have several blocks like this, there are a ton of different ways that you can lay them out to make more kind of a chevron shape, an X, a diamond. You can do just lots of different options with the layout, and here is the one that I finally chose for my 4 squares. So the style of paper piecing I showed you today is obviously one of the most simplest types, but there are a ton of different ways to do paper piecing and several different options and even free quilt blocks that you can download for paper piecing if you're interested in learning more about it. And in the comments below, you can tell me any ideas that you have for using a block like I made today, such as how I did a zipper bag and a pillow sham. So if you have other ideas to what I could use them for, because they are so fun to make and a great way to use up all the fabric scraps. I have tons of scraps, and you probably do too. So yeah, let me know any ideas you have for these blocks, and don't forget to subscribe because I will have new tutorials up soon, and I will see everyone later. Bye!